Oh, it's past 7 o'clock already. Oh well, I guess it's time to get up and get out of there, and it's comfortable here. So comfortable. Like I don't really want to get up, but I have to. It's humid in here. There we go. That's better. Sorry about that. Well, anyways, I guess I have to peek outside, make sure the boat's still there. Yeah, let's go out there and see if everything is still there, and then I guess I'll have to take down my camp, and maybe I'll make a fire by the beach or something. I had to figure this out last night in the dark, how to get down from this place. See, it's almost like there's a secret path of some sort. See, first step is this. Whoop. And now I just go this way and it goes down, down, down. I can see the boat still there. First overnight with a boat. Yeah, and everything is still the way I left it. So that's awesome. So I can take down my tent here and then carry on to Fort Saskatchewan. Nobody there except the geese. They got pretty excited when they saw me coming down. Yeah, it's pretty amazing how fast you can feel quite at home at a place, even though there's nothing there. I mean, there's the river, there are the geese. So if I was in a desperate situation, I could filter the water from the river, boil it, wash or swim in the river. I could live here. Except, yeah, I'd have to learn how to hunt. And I'm not good at anything like that. I wouldn't know what to do. Well, maybe fishing. But who knows what the quality of the fish in the river is really like. I see lots of people fishing, and whenever I ask them, do you actually eat the fish? Usually they say no. And I've done very little fishing period in my life. I've done it a little bit as a boy, and I remember the delicious fish we had in the evening. Then I've done it in Cancun, where I made it for supper, even though the fish were really small. Okay, now I have the task of making this disappear. My little house. I'll make it disappear without a trace. That's the rule. You don't leave a trace when you're stealth camping. Don't you find that whenever you fold up your... Like, look at this. Yeah, it's flat behind me. The grass is lying flat. And whatever other plants there are, by the end of the day, you won't even know there's anybody here spending the night. So now I gotta bring all my stuff down to the beach. And I'm thinking of having breakfast on the beach. That would be awesome. The clouds are like, wow, look at this. Well, I think it's going to be a beautiful day. Definitely. Now I got fuel in there. Got a lighter. Yeah, this should be easy. And easy it was. This is the windscreen for my Trangia. There, we're all set. Now I have to put some water in a pot. Take this one, I guess. And then we all brought craft dinner and a can of chili. That's kind of one of my favorites when I'm on the road. It's not really hard cooking. Now I gotta be really frugal with my water because I had 2 bottles when I left yesterday, knowing that this wasn't much. But here's the thing, I was not sure how cargo worthy my boat was gonna be. And as it turned out, it was a whole lot better than I feared. That seems to be a trend, so maybe I'm getting more careful with stuff. Now I'm here, and I'm able to at least cook, and then I'll have to get back on the water, go to Fort Saskatchewan, which at this point isn't really that far. It's kind of humid out here, damp, but it's not cold. Well, I didn't bring the instant coffee. That is because, again, I wasn't sure where to put it on. Like, I could have squeezed it in the pannier, but then my water would have been insufficient. Now, I don't know how safe it would be to boil water from the river and consume it. I don't think it would kill me. I know there are water filters available that you can get where you could suck as much water out of the river as you want and it'd be safe. Yeah, at one point last night I woke up because there was some noise down here. And I tried to record it, but I think I was too slow with my audio recorder. Didn't quite catch it. But it might have been coyotes down here or something. But then when I went out of my tent, because I had to go pee anyways, there was nothing here but the geese. The geese, they took off, and of course the beavers. There were beavers. Do beavers make sounds? I've never heard of it or anything, but I wouldn't put it past them. You know, I trust animals a whole lot more than humans when it comes to attacking me or doing things that maybe that's not a very good attitude to have. I would say 90% of all humans are perfectly okay. But what we have going on right now, and it's especially with people camping outside like I'm doing today, there are a lot of drug-dependent people that become homeless as a result of their addictions, and they end up living like this. I don't know how they manage. Like to a point I can manage myself, but I would definitely need 100% of my capacities to do this all the time. And I don't know, I might enjoy it for a while, but I know there will be times that aren't too far away right now in Alberta where, you wake up and it's minus 30 outside. So in that case, if you don't have a shelter or a proper heater or something, what do? Yeah, I like the Trangia because it's very, very fuel efficient. But already I'm getting the noodles stuck to the bottom of my pot. What I gotta do is to put the can in there right away. The can of chili, where is it? That'll cool it down, but then it'll still kind of simmer or boil or whatever. Yeah, this is the perfect addition to a can of Kraft Dinner. It's awesome. You never tried it? I'd highly recommend it. I don't know, I still have the package of cheese stuff too to throw in there. I might do that too. Even though my pot is getting quite full here now. Okay, I think we're good. This is literally a 5-minute meal. Now it's too hot to eat. Delicious. It really is delicious. So this is the last walk down my private beach that I discovered last night. Probably seen it before, never thought much of it before. At times it might be totally flooded when the river rises by just about a foot or two. But for this morning, it was an awesome place for me that I will always remember. Now I got my boat sitting right there. I'll check in with you when I'm out there on the water. It's going to be a challenge because it's very, very muddy here. Look, this is what happened just dragging the boat there. There's a last view of my beautiful private beach. What I'm the most impressed this summer season, and it's coming to an end, is my Hydroforce Voyager 300. There's the writing, Voyager, whatever. Yeah, this was a boat that I bought just to have some fun for $89 on special at Canadian Tire. I thought I had nothing to lose. And, well, it turned out I was right. This boat has been so much fun all through the summer. I mean, I've been from Devon to Edmonton with it. I've been from Edmonton to Fort Saskatchewan before. Barbara and I have been on this stretch together. We have been on countless lakes. Well, you could probably count them, no problem, but we're bringing this when we go camping. We're bringing this boat along and we're having a blast just by going on the lake with this. Here I am. This is possibly the last time you'll see me this season on the water with this thing. And don't quote me on that, but you know, the weather tends to get a little too cold for this kind of thing. But yeah, leave me a comment. What do you think? I've got my camping gear and my bike with me and some camera gear too, and even the drone. I mean, this is amazing. I hear noises in the distance. Traffic noise. I hear the geese and the sound of my paddles, oars. And other than that, you know, it's like time stands still here. Yeah, I'm getting closer to Fort Saskatchewan. For hundreds, for actually thousands of years, the river has been a transportation artery for goods, for people. Today, there's nobody here. I'm actually kind of grateful for that, because it's one of the places I can go to have a total tranquility. You go on the road, even on the bicycle, you always have vehicles passing you. There's some progress being made with more bicycle trails where it's not quite like that, but it still doesn't come close to the river. And it really gets me thinking, there's so much we have in this life that we can be grateful for. The North Saskatchewan River right here in Alberta is one of those things. I'm now coming close to the island where I thought I was going to camp last night. If you look straight ahead, there's a green patch and it looks beautiful. I should still do that sometime. So yeah, the place where I camped last night wasn't really the one that I had in mind, but it was getting too dark, too fast. The next thing will be a bike ride. I'm not exactly sure how far that bike ride is, in the 25 to 30 kilometer range. So here I am, out of the water on solid ground. My boat ride. Overnight, first overnight boat ride, camping trip. There's the boat. It was successful, yay! Even landing at this boat launch here can be a little bit of a challenge. You got to be close to the shoreline for quite a long time in order to land up right here by these rocks. And some of these rocks, they are sticking up. So I'm out of the water now. Well, more than that, I'm actually all packed up, ready to go for my 30 kilometer bike ride. But before I do that, I definitely have to pick up some water. There was a kid here a few minutes ago, fancy car and everything. He was on his phone the whole time. Well, I guess I could have asked him if he's gonna pick up his cup, but well, I didn't. Now I'm stuck with it. I have to pick it up and dispose of it for the asshole. Cheers. Oh man, this is good. Yeah, I was out of water. Now I got 2 bottles of this. 1.5 liters about. I decided I'm just going to head towards Sherwood Park, and then in Sherwood Park I'm going to grab my Tim Hortons and all that, and I'll probably be hungry for a good lunch or something. In the meantime, well, there's my rig all put back together. Ah, this is good. You might recognize this from one of my other videos, because now I'm going on the Riverside Nature Trail. I got 11.5 kilometers to Sherwood Park. Yeah, oh man, these bottle holders, I tell you. Yeah, my long pants, which is the first time this summer that I'm riding a bicycle with long pants. They get caught in my bottle holders every so often. Yeah, I've been riding quite a bit with this setup, but a trail like this, it's a gravel trail, it's a bit rough. It's still a little bit of a test, Is it all gonna stay on there? It's finally lunchtime. at the A&W in Sherwood Park. First cup of coffee of the day. Ah, it's hot. So yeah, I had my burger combo. Now I got this. After that, I only have about 10 or 12 kilometers to go home. And that's it. That'll be it for the... Alright, I'm still on the way home. Still riding my bicycle on the trail here. Relatively unobstructed. A little bit of a headwind. No big deal. Now, I had a few thoughts, you know. My setup here that I built and that I have, that I use for cycling and camping and boating, it's pretty awesome. However, I'm still trying to get my head around how I could build a truly amphibious bicycle. Yeah, those are just thoughts. So if you have any ideas along those lines, I'd like you to share them with me, because I might actually build this thing. I'm not making any promises here, but you know, this has intrigued me for a long time, and I've gotten this far with just purchasing a cheap boat and building a carrier for it. So why not try and take this a little bit further? So leave me your comment if you have any ideas. I'll talk to you in the next video probably. I hope you gave this one a thumbs up, because that helps my channel. So if you're subscribed, thank you.